The change, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex I win.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Locke. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Block now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Ballage. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
From midfield, here's Locke. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The left side caught by Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
First down and goal to go.
Now Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley taking it in. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Makes the score Bills 7, Broncos nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Balaj. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Block working out of the gun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Broncos.
Throwing now is Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Bills 7, Broncos nothing.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Balazs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Locke looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a third down. From the gun, it's Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, Allen going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect, incomplete. But give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an open touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
45-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen.
46-yard.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
They run it with Balazs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw it is Locke. Being chased out left. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Kyle Fuller.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Locke going to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down, Denver.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. 2. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A run for Nick Chubb. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 12-yard line. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Watch the whip. Hey, check 20. Alert!
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They look to throw. It's Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that'll set them back 5. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Finding Knox there, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Allen to throw once more. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Allen, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Well, but I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Block now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Kalen Balaj. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Locke.
And 5.
Steps away to his left. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Locke. Buying time to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Don't give him nothing.
The end result, 21 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Locke. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw, Allen. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. A second bulldozer.
Someone just made the highlight tape.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They give the Chubb out of the gun, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
The 35-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is Butler making the catch. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. T.J. Green with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes...
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. So Allen's going to look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
On Diggs. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, the EASports.com. With that, we say